Alright, man. Slow key, and I say I am Mr. Super Facts. Let's have a real conversation. Understand that they throw this magic out there, and they use the masses. They use our energy to create the world that we're ultimately gonna live in. And I'm gonna go ahead and play this video, but understand, you know, all this shit is about energy. And all these people do is hoard energy and use that energy to create the world, the perfect world for them. Let's have a real conversation. And I will never understand why people do not pay attention to where their energy is being directed. You know what I mean? So, check this out. This dude right here, I kind of want to fight this dude. I kind of want to fight this dude right here.
Hey, there's not going to be an election in 2028. You need to bite the fucking bullet and accept reality. There's not going to be an election in 2028. You think that these fucking people are going to allow a ballot to tell them who gets to be the king? You think these people are going to allow ballots to force them out of the White House? You are so fucking naive. And this goes to all the Democrat politicians, including also to all the Congress people who follow me and DM me. This is for you too. We're not having an election. You know this. Fucking warn the people. It shouldn't be up to people like fucking me to go out there ringing the alarm bells going, hey, by the way, that was the last election in American history. Chris, you're a fearmonger. I wish I fucking was. You're all gonna come back here in 2027 getting ready to go, holy shit, Chris, you know what? You're not gonna come back here because it'll be full fucking controlled state media at that point, and there will be nowhere to come back to. There is no election. Welcome to the end. Hey, there's not gonna be an election.
So, like, when I watch videos like this, I get aggravated because I'm like, okay, that was a cute production. But where's the solution? It's just all of this animation, all of this energy. See, misdirected energy leads to fear mongering, leads to panic, leads to, being able to be psychologically manipulated, spiritually manipulated. Let's have a real conversation. So this guy right here, this video got 29,000 likes, but this is what I'm saying. How can you like a video that offers no solutions? How can you? This is exactly what I'm saying. So let's be grown adults, right? If Donald Trump is planning on being a dictator, what are people doing right now to prevent that? What are our American people doing right now to prevent that? Because it doesn't appear like they're doing anything. You know what I'm saying? So this guy right here is the exact reason why they created the internet. So people would sit there. Just imagine being a fly on the wall. Okay? Imagine being a fly on the wall while this dude is making this video. A grown ass man yelling at a phone. Imagine being a fly on the wall and just seeing this in real time. When you got a front door and you can walk outside that front door and step into the real world, and you can interact with the people in your community, And you can organize something, organize a community and gather together and go directly have a conversation with these wicked politicians in where you live at. But instead of people doing that, no, that's too much. That's too much truth. That makes too much sense. That's too much logic. Instead of doing that, instead of grown ass adults organizing in real life to get these politicians the fuck out. Okay? What grown ass people doing? Yelling at their phones. And ultimately manifesting Trump being a dictator. You notice that nobody wants to take real action anymore. Everybody just wants to hold up a phone to their face and yell into a camera and post this shit to the internet, aka a fake place that doesn't matter. Look at how much energy is being hoarded into the internet, and it's not even a real fucking place. The internet was created so you can be distracted and you have a fake place to vent your frustrations to. If there wasn't the internet, people would be forced to go outside and do this shit outside in the real world. The internet is similar to a cage. Let's have a real conversation. The internet is the cage for these NPCs, right? So what are you liking here? I don't know what's to like about videos like this. You know what I'm saying? I'll read some of the comments. But I don't get it. You can walk, it's like you can walk outside your door, organize with your community, and get these politicians the fuck out of here. It's that simple. So this person says, didn't Trump literally say a while back that we wouldn't have to vote again in 2028? I'm not even counting on 2026. Welcome to the apocalypse. You know, it's this like weird energy that like everybody's just already accepting the collapse. Except like there's not gonna be any like real fight. There's not gonna be, you know, like a patriot situation where people like stand up and Americans stand up and take their country back from a crazy corrupt ass government. No. Like the whole vibe is just like people have already thrown in the towel before anything even happens. Before the war really pops off. It's like people already have thrown the towel in. It's insane. It's insane, dude. Like, look at this. I truly believe this. It's over. Right? And me personally, I'm with it. You know, I'm tired of this shit, but it don't matter. It's just some other piece of shit, corrupt empire is gonna be our rulers. You know what I mean? Nothing's gonna change. Let's see. So yeah, I don't know. Trump will have stroked out by then, and JD does not have the same backing or support. Left-right paradigm. Unbelievable. Hey, look, volunteer. donate any amount, whatever you can, a local, state. I mean, bro, the whole system is designed. What are you talking about? No election will spark the next civil war. Right. He said, dude, has anyone ever told you how stupid you are? So there's that. And it's crazy because they're going to have us out here fucking working 9 to 5s until the very last day that the collapse happens. You know what I mean? 398,000 followers. And let's see if this dude offers a single solution.
There's some new amendment. My dad died in 2018. Don't mind the water on me. My dad died in 2018, and when he was on his deathbed, I swear on his soul, he was watching Donald Trump give a speech on that fucking hospital TV, and he turned to me and he said, "I think that's the last president of the United States." Now, at the time, I was like, "Dad, you're delusional, you're nuts." And then, Biden won, and I was like, "See, he was wrong." But then Trump won again, and now, as we all know, unless you're just refusing to accept reality, there is not going to be an election in 2028. Donald Trump will have a third term, and then he'll pass it down. Like, I think my dad was right in the sense that Donald Trump is going to be the last president. There's not going to be presidents after this. He's already no longer a president. He's a dictator. He's an autocrat. He fancies himself as a king, right? I think this is it in terms of American democracy. The whole experiment is over. We might walk through the motions. We might have an election day. We might cast ballots. None of them are being fucking counted. But I think my dad had like a prophetic moment before he fucking died. Donald Trump is the last president.
Man, that's just crazy. Right. See, pay attention. Are we giving up that easily? He'll pass, and no one on that side has the charisma. We can easily take it back. The fuck is saying something? So we have established we need to overthrow our government. Can we overthrow them via Discord? Who's planning this? We need to give people action. Other than stop spending your money. Let's see. These people over here are fucking weird as hell, man. These people over here, it's a bunch of fucking dykes and LGBT motherfuckers over here. It's a bunch of weird ass fucking, I don't know what's going on over here, but bunch of weird ass shit going on here, but they're having an LGBT clan rally over there. Let's see. Fear mongering. There it is. All right. You're fear mongering. If you're so confident and you're screaming little tirades that there won't be an election, put your money where your screaming baby mouth is. Bet on it. Yeah. JD won't be there either. If there are the people, man, bend over, take it to the White House and I'm 19, planning on ruining my whole life to dedicate to this system. Mass surveillance is not in my lifestyle or something I look forward to. Facts. Facts. And then they said something about they just were trying to pass a thought something bill. I don't fucking know, man. They're passing shit that people not even paying attention to, dude. Lord have mercy. But that mass surveillance is no joke. That shit is no joke. Succeed, break up. Hey, that's that movie Civil War, man. It really might be that movie might be a documentary. Right, fear mongering is really getting to y'all. Any shows worry about anything but your own lives. Facts. These people be worrying about anything and everything except their own fucking life. Except fix your life first, and then worry about what's going on the TV. Let's have a real conversation. And then they go, oh, my person passed, whatever. You know, so there's that. And it's like the thing is, they can always bring in a body double. You know what I mean? Trump is just a fucking mascot. You know what I mean? Like, they could bring in a fucking body double, clone the motherfucker. They could have a hologram, AI. It's like, seriously. We don't even know if that's Trump. A person could wear a mask. We don't even know if that's the real Donald Trump. I mean, it's just, we don't know shit, bro. We don't know anything, right?
Him all 3 times. What? No. I'm loyal to the party. Always have been. Donald J. Trump is our perfect and humble leader. I would never have posted something like this. Sir, I'm telling you, this is AI generated. I love the Fuhrer. Of course I have my papers on me. Take a look. What do you mean these aren't real? These are real. How could you possibly say that? Where is my day in court? What do you mean, no day in court? You can't send me there. I'm an American. But I was born here. What do you mean, what type of American? I've always been loyal to the party. You can't do this. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, Senate. By the way, if you agree with Trump that we should designate Antifa as a domestic terror organization, you would have sided with the Nazis. Your grandfather, who stormed Normandy, was one of the first members of Antifa, and now he's rolling in his fucking grave. By the way, if you agree with Trump that we should designate Antifa as a domestic terror organization, you would have sided with...
Yeah, so this dude, once again, this is insane. I mean, 200,000 views. Dude is just running his mouth. Once again, I said, listen to see if the dude offers any solutions. The collapse is inevitable. This is something that we know. But it's just, it's like when you about to fall. Like, if you about to fall and land fucking face, like flat on your face, you do everything you can to brace for impact. This dude ain't even offering a solution to brace for a dictatorship, a possible situation where Trump is could be a dictator. He's not even offering any type of solutions where you can brace for, martial law potentially, or whatever the case may be. It's just straight fear porn. And the thing is, the sad part about this is, the masses, we've been so traumatized. Not me. I don't give a fuck about this shit. I mean, I've been traumatized too, but I don't give a fuck about this shit. But the masses, bro, as a collective, have been so fucking traumatized that it's like we got a fetish for it now, this fear porn. it's like we've been so desensitized that the only time we feel alive is when we think we're on the brink of civil war, of just the worst case scenario type shit in society. It's the only time we feel alive. Civil war, martial law, dictatorship, uh, a crash, you know what I mean? A pandemic, whatever the fuck, national disaster, a natural disaster. It's the only time because we've been so fucking desensitized. Let's have a real conversation. So that's why when something happens, when Charlie Kirk gets shot, even though Charlie Kirk don't mean shit, Charlie Kirk, living or dying, it has 0% effect on my life and yours. But that's why when he fucking dies, everybody's like, just word of mouth, like, Charlie Kirk, did you hear what Charlie? Because that's how miserable our real lives are. That's how much like our real life has been stolen from us. A natural, human, organic life has been stolen from us. This is shit. Once upon a time, we only cared about shit that actually affected our lives. Let's have a real conversation. Nah, you a faggot. And I clap you in real life, pussy. Fuck off my channel. That's why I hate the internet, because niggas just be typing. I'll really fuck you up, nigga.
There's some new amendment that I don't know about that negates the 22nd Amendment. Yes. Why do you make it so fucking easy, dude?
Give President Trump a third term.
January, dumb fuck. There's some new amendment that I don't know about that negates the 22nd Amendment. Yes.
So, it is what it is, bro. Me, I say the same thing over and over and over again. If the people allow it, then so be it. If Americans allow the government to do what the hell the government want to do, if the people allow Elon to do whatever Elon want to do, if the people allow Donald Trump to do whatever the hell Donald Trump want to do, so if the people allow Joe Biden to do whatever the hell Joe Biden, bro, then so be it. You reap what you sow. You know what I mean? Like, if Americans have been that fucking castrated, I understand how I have no fucking tissue in my car at all. Like, what the fuck, man? If Americans have been that fucking castrated, then so be it. If Americans allow this shit to happen, then it's Americans' fault. And it's as simple as that. That's who I blame every day. I blame all the fucking veterans that go along with this shit. I blame all the people that's in the active military that's taking a shit all over the Constitution. I blame the fucking police that's going along with this shit, protecting this dude. I blame the fucking CIA, the regular people that's inside the CIA, right? That's who I blame. I don't blame the puppet. I don't know what I'm talking about. So what are you talking about? Because he's not going to be a dictator. Are you Miss Cleo? This is what I'm saying. What are you talking about? Because you haven't said one thing that makes any sense. You're just typing. Once again, people be on the internet. Once again, we're having a conversation, an adult conversation about solutions, not fear mongering, not predictions. You don't know the future. You don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the only solution here is for people to organize within their fucking community. But they didn't made your fear mongering by saying this kid is retarded, man. You're fucking stupid, bro. Once again. Man, it's like I only get dumb people on my channel, bro. Like the fuck. But then you got these NPCs in front of me, going full NPC. I mean, they're just like, what the fuck? He said, I need a visa. Listen, get the hell up out. That's my advice. Get the fuck out of America, man. Go to a country where you can pick fruit. Where you can pick fruit off of a tree legally and eat it. Okay? Do that. If I had fucking $20,000-$30,000 in my pocket, I'm out of here. I would be getting the fuck out of here. This country is already a fourth world country. And you know who knows it? And you know who knows that? Even though it is crazy because the peasants don't know that, but the billionaires know that. How do you know the billionaires know that? Because the billionaires literally are taking all of their fucking money and assets out of this country. But whatever. These people, I don't know what's up, man. These people, man. You know? And it's never been about left versus right. It's always been about up versus down. These motherfuckers, bro. Listen, I gotta get up out of here, y'all. These motherfucking NPCs, bro. They're just... they're doing too much and they're fucking annoying the shit out of me. But, these people don't have no solution, dog. They really don't. The only solution, like, has only ever been one solution when it comes to civilization. You have to come together as a people, and you have to have a main objective. You know what I'm saying? You have to have unity. Let's have a real conversation. That's it. You have to stand together so that you can protect and preserve, you know, the type of life that you want for you and your family and your children and the next generation and shit like that. But they done made everybody scared of each other. Everybody's scared of each other now. Everybody got a fucking... They're talking about a surveillance state. We already live in a surveillance state when the majority of people on your fucking street all have Ring cameras. When your neighbors voluntarily put surveillance systems in front of their own house. What do you need the National Guard for? What do you need the CIA on your block for? You know what I'm saying? When you voluntarily install their fucking weapons of their technological weapons. That's a weapon. That Ring camera is a weapon, bro. These people are fucking retarded, man. They really are. So there's that. If this dude becomes president, a dictator, so be it. It will be only the fault of the American people.
Ew, fellow kids.
And the thing with Charlie Kirk is really looking like, he could have faked his death. They're saying that he was they're saying that he was a Mason. Let's just call it what it is. They're saying Charlie Kirk was in that club. He could have faked his death. They could have all been on it, or he could have faked his death because he wanted to, maybe he was scared that somebody else was going to try to take him out for real. Or they could have all been in on it. They could have all been in on him, just his character being removed, because it appears as if he was in bed with Israel from the very beginning. People was donating to his company, business, whatever the fuck it is. Um, and he bit the hand that fed him. Let's just call it what it is. He probably took a fucking oath. And when you take certain oaths, they have to, you break a fucking oath, there's consequences that come with that. So I wouldn't be surprised. They were like, listen, even if we don't physically kill you, we have to kill the character that is Charlie Kirk. So he could really be dead. He could not be dead. He could have, everybody could have been in on the fake shooting, or everybody could have been on the real shoot. How will we know? How will we know? We don't. So that's the whole thing about, being a real truth seeker is, um that's the real truth about waking up. When you wake up, you realize that you will never know shit. That's it. And you have to accept that. You have to eat that. And you have to just embrace that, and you have to know that. It's as simple as that. But the people that's out here trying to find the bottom of these rabbit holes, those people, they don't get it. They're not fully awake yet. The person that's when you fully awake, you know what I'm saying? When you fully awake, that's when you just accept it. It's just, oh, it is what it is. It is what it is. We not in control of this shit. This nigga got a whole body cam on or something. I don't know. I don't know. That nigga moving real funny. You moving real funny. That dude moving like a whole terrorist. Hell no. Hell no. Anyway.
Saying, how do you do, fellow kids? That's my take on the text messages. I just had a full YouTube video on it. I can't say enough on this app because, well, How do you do, fellow kids? An 18-year-old Texas Tech student was arrested for making fun of Charlie Kirk at a Charlie Kirk vigil. The video is around. She literally is just walking around making fun of all the people who were there. And here's the thing: whether you approve or condemn what she was doing, it's legal. I mean, I make 9/11 jokes all the fucking time. Guess what? It's legal. You can legalize comedy. Remember that? Motherfuckers are allowed to make fun all they want. You want them to deal with the consequences. There's social consequences. They're ostracized or they're fired from their fucking jobs. You can't arrest people for making fun of a dead podcaster. No matter if you support it or not, whether you think that's fucked up or funny, it's legal. And then Trump goes, yeah, we're labeling all leftist organizations as domestic terrorists. In fact, we're labeling Antifa as domestic terrorists. You're labeling anti-fascists as domestic terror. Are you admitting you're a fascist? Just in 4K admitting that you're a fascist? Because I've seen that all week as motherfuckers go, clearly he was on the left, he's anti-fascist. Aren't we all supposed to be anti-fascist?
I don't even know what that fucking dumbass word means. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got all of these stupid ass fucking words that they make up. Bro, I don't need all of these dumbass fucking words, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, here's the Constitution, here's these fucking guns. Here's the First Amendment, Second Amendment. Fuck everything after that shit, bro. First Amendment, Second Amendment. Fuck everything else after that. Fuck these dumbass words. If the government is trampling on the Constitution, it's up to American citizens to hold them accountable. But what happens? American citizens are fucking cowards. Americans are fucking pussy. All Americans want to do is fucking eat Starbucks and Chick-fil-A and Taco Bell. Okay? Let's have a real conversation. And scroll until their fucking eyes are bleeding and worry about distractions and what dumbass movie is on Netflix and shit like that. Americans are in no shape, form, whatever to put up a fight against tyranny. Let's have a real conversation. Americans' spirit, like that patriot spirit, is cooked. Let's just call it what the fuck it is. And they've been working on this for a very long time. And they're gonna get away with it. They said we have to make these we just have to, castrate these motherfuckers, bro. We have to castrate these motherfuckers on every level, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. And so that when it's time, we can just roll over them. And it's fucked up. It's not a fair fight. It's definitely rigged and all of that, but it is what it is. And it's sad because it's really going to be a world where you ain't going to be able to do shit. Probably won't even be able to just grab your car keys and get in your car with gasoline and just ride. Just go for a ride. That you know what I mean? We're gonna be living in a world where, because people not standing up, people not uniting, we're gonna be living in a world where you're not gonna be allowed to criticize the evil empire, evil corp, because no one's coming together. So it's like, fuck this realm, man. This realm is trash. America is cooked. And the average person is just a fucking coward, man. The average person is a fucking coward. Let's just call it what it is. You feel me? You did? You did.
An 18-year-old Texas Tex. Trump is labeling liberal and leftist organizations as domestic terrorist groups because he does not plan on allowing them to run for election in 2028. Come back here when I'm right. I always fucking am. Trump is labeling... Yeah, when the AC in my house stopped working, we just blew up the entire fucking building, too. Bro, we're not making it out of this because creatures like this fucking thing still exist. Literal inferior beings still exist. Yeah, when Hitler wasn't a socialist, the Nazis weren't socialists. The fact that they call themselves the National Socialist Party of Germany was literally designed to fool people 80 years ago. The reason why they used the color red was designed to get more people at their fucking rallies. The reason why they pretended to be socialists was because of the failures of capitalism in the previous election, and everybody started voting for the communists and the socialists. The fact that you, 80 years later, are still falling for that propaganda, the fact that you actually think the most fascist people in modern history were socialists, says a lot about the lack of education.
I'm saying, all these dumbass words and shit, man. This is stupid. I mean, what the fuck is a fascist, man? This is just gay. Like that. This is a gay word. Look at this stupid shit. Look at this dumb shit right here. Fascist. Here's the AI. Oh God, can you imagine? We got an AI telling me the definition of a fascist. This is crazy. Fascist is someone who supports or promotes fascism. Thanks, AI. A far-right authoritarian and, oh my God, ultra-nationalist political ideology. While there are debates among scholars about its precise definition, historical fascism was most notably associated with the totalitarian fucking bitch Regimes of who gives a fuck? And Adolf Hitler. Okay. So I guess they saying Hitler was a fascist, and Benito, whoever the fuck this dude is, who cares? Okay. Dictatorial. This is just stupid. This is dumb. They could use just way fucking simpler words. Dictatorial. That sounds wild. Leadership. A fascist system is headed by a single autocratic leader who holds absolute power and controls all aspects of the government. Extreme nationalism. Fascists exalt the nation. See, this nigga right here, he's like holding his fucking, I don't know what kind of, like, nah. And then he's like touching his ear and shit. Nah. Something's up with this nigga here, bro. Like, he got an earpiece or something. Nah, please leave, bro. That nigga just planted a bomb at the gas station or something. Anyway, militarism and violence, suppression of opposition, state-controlled economy, social hierarchy, scapegoating, propaganda, and control of media. Well, what do you don't say? This is everything, okay? And then if we talk about the Smith-Monk Act, this is everything we're already dealing with. So clearly, America has already been and continues to be a fascist country, or a fascist operated by a fascist government. And really, it's looking like America is the United States of Israel. Allegedly. Am I allowed to say that? I'm probably not allowed to say that, right? Am I going to get in trouble? Am I going to get in trouble because I said that? It's just fucking ridiculous, bro. Alright. So, yeah. That's fascism. I still don't know what it means. I guess it means, like, dictatorship or something. Who cares? Why don't you just say dictator? I don't understand. Why don't you just say...
Bashing a free speech man. They just killed him for saying what he believed. He's also a piece of shit. I should fucking kill you. I mean, Charlie Kirk. Okay.
Smart people don't like me, you know? And they don't like what we talk about.
That was easy. Do you guys do any research? Do you read? Do you...
Alright, I will say that. Nobody, the mainstream media has not been talking about Jeffrey, Mr. Jeffrey, in a long time.
Mr. President, how do you feel? It's not at... Did you look up my time volunteering at the New York Public...
You calling majority of the country stupid? Probably not the best approach.
Oh, no, sweetheart, I didn't say that Trump supporters are stupid. Donald Trump said that Trump supporters are stupid. You should take it up with the fucking Fuhrer. Real quick, also, do you genuinely think the majority of Americans voted for Donald Trump when the majority of Americans didn't even vote in the 2024 election? Maybe that railway in your teeth is starting to get into your head.
You calling majority of the...
To fight back against the incoming Russian horde. Donald Trump just said something correct. Brian Kilmeade on Fox News said that we should just kill homeless people. That's not hyperbole. That is a direct quote. We should just kill them. He also, this comes because they were talking about how homeless people, at least like some of them in New York City, they have access to all of these homeless shelters, which are, by the way, incredibly fucking dangerous. That's part of the reason why they don't go. And they're saying, hey, if you're not going to use the billions of dollars of benefits that we give to you, then we should just throw you in jail. And then Brian Kilmeade goes, or just kill them, lethal injection, involuntarily. So listen, when people tell you to stop calling the other side fascists and Nazis, you should respond with, stop being fascists, stop being Nazis. Because now we have Fox News, the #1 most watched news channel on planet Earth, genuinely advocating for eugenics. Genuinely advocating for eugenics. Now, I know eugenics is too big of a word for you fucking MAGA dog people, but that's what this is. I don't want to hear your shit. Meanwhile, Elon Musk, who is not only declaring war on all of the leftists in the United States, he's getting beamed into a fucking giant Nazi rally in the UK fighting against, there's too many Muslims on our soil. Oh, you mean the British? You mean when you colonized 80% of the planet? Oh, and now you're gonna bitch and moan that there's foreigners on your soil? The sun never set to the British Empire. Fuck off, I don't give a shit. But now he's getting beamed into those fucking meetings and he's going, either you fight back or you die. Violence is... Stop calling us fascists.
He said, make Donald a king. That nigga's weird, man. You niggas really need to go get some pussy, bro, to be honest.
We have the watch now, brother. And I'll see you in
So, yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, but, these people, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. But a lot of it is it's just dark, man. It's just, they're just utilizing the masses' energy. They're utilizing the masses' energy to manifest whatever fucked up world that they wanna live in. Let's just call it what it is, man. And the people, I just like, you know, after like, I'm only 34 years old, right? And after so many psychological operations, after so much trauma, after so much like, you know, after so many rabbit holes, it's like, bro, you know, they're clearly like, after so much Hegelian dialect, you know, problem reaction. So I mean, after so many patterns of them just doing the same shit to get the same types of reaction out of us, I genuinely can't believe people still fucking, just like when it came to the they said they was gonna bring the National Guard to Chicago. The first thing the motherfuckers over there in Chicago do is say, we ain't scared of y'all, we got illegal guns. Like, wait, what? Why would you tell them? Why would you say that? That makes zero sense at all. Why would you say that's exactly what they want? So now you just gave them problem, okay? Reaction, you reacted how they want it. Now the solution is to come. Now they have a solution. They gotta come get them illegal guns up out of there and you know, make it a safer place. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. These people are crazy. I mean, the people just literally feed into whatever the fucking propaganda is. I mean, there is no moment of just like, hold on, wait. Let's not let's, you know, intelligently respond instead of emotionally react. You know what I'm saying? Let's just wait. Can we wait a second? We ain't got to rush to the internet for everything. And that's why they created the internet. Well, you motherfuckers would just tattletale on yourself. So you motherfuckers would continue to argue with each other instead of focusing on a solution. Let's have a real conversation, bro. You know? It's as simple as that. And we live in a fucked up world when pure evil people with evil intentions are more unified and can work together and collaborate in pure fucking evil than quote unquote good people. Good people is out here literally fighting and killing each other. Right? Because evil people told them lies and they believed it. Let's have a real conversation. So if Donald Trump becomes president forever, if his family and you know, Barron Trump fulfills the prophecy of as a time traveler and all of this shit, it is what it is. Who the fuck cares? You know, like all I care about is when I close my eyes that I get the fuck out of this realm. That's the only thing that I'm concerned about. This show, the world is a stage. I don't have any interest in this. I don't care what these people are doing. This is apparently, you know, this is their heaven. This is their heaven. This is this is the last stop for them, because they doing everything possible to shape this realm in their, you know, how they want it. And it's not, this is not home. This is not home. So do what you want with this realm. All I ask is, when it's my time to leave, you know, let me transcend. Don't trap my consciousness. Elon, don't trap my consciousness in a damn PlayStation memory card or some shit. Let me fly. Let me get the fuck up out of here. That's all I ask, because this ain't. I'm a strong believer. This is not our world. This is not our home. They can have this shithole. They can have this shithole. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fight for this place at all. I'm the type of person, I'm gonna just sit back, and I would love for people to come together and unite, and we can build our own communities, and just create our own lives. We can do something that nobody is expecting. But if that's not the case, if that's never gonna happen, I'm down to just put my feet up and watch the world burn. It is what it is.